We are in a freaking river. There is no road here officially.
We just went holidaying to Himachal Spiti Valley, and we went to this place called Kaza, and it was a beautiful place.
We just went for like a walk and we saw like a bunch of really cute those like proper Himalayan dogs.
Yes.
And they were just like running around, and I went to them. They just came running to me like they knew me. And he was the most like unfriendly out of all of them, and his brothers and sisters were like such cuties. And this guy was not convinced at all to pick any of them up, and because we already had Cookie at that time. Then I made like a list of pros and cons, you know, what a good looking dog and whatever.
Yeah, you tricked me to.
Yeah, and then like after 3 days he finally agreed.
Yeah.
And he's like, if we pick any of them up, it's going to be this one. And I was like, bro, he's like the most unfriendly. But he was like, nahi, yahi varna hum not having.
Because this is the cutest one.
This nothing like that. Somebody there had told us that probably he might just die till the winters, because what happens there is most of the dogs there, they become like cannibals in the winter. Like they eat their own puppies because there's no food and all that. So we were like, okay, so it's better for him to at least live than, you know, die. The day we were leaving, we just took our car there, and it had rained the previous night, right? And like the three, four of them were like huddled up together, gille hue pade the pure, just sleeping. And we just picked him up and brought him. Yeah. And what was the thing that really convinced us to get him? I think
just that he was too cute.
Excuse me?
Oh,
My small baby.
Kaza baby, how are you?
My small baby scared me. Let him go, man. Okay. Both of you, excuse me? Kind of like we were wanting to adopt for like a long time, but we were not very sure about it. And I think our major concern was like, especially his concern was like that log kya kahenge, main ghumane leke jaunga, I'll have like funny looking dogs. But so I was also a bit like, okay, yeah. Then what happened was that Cookie here was a small puppy, and she was one among like 6-7 other puppies that were near my parents' house. So we were just playing and whatever, and so most of those puppies were like dying every day. That's what we were coming to know. And Cookie and like one other guy was left, okay, and we were playing with them one day, and they were very, very cute, right? Like really cute.
Yeah.
So when we went back home the next day, we came to know that some car ran over her brother. Okay, so then I like decided that we have to pick her up, otherwise she'll also mostly just, you know, die somehow. So we just like picked her up and put her in the car, and we just brought her home. And I think she's been one of our best decisions till date.
Yes.
Kaza.
Sit down.
Don't go anywhere, bro. You're not done.
Yes.
Yeah. So much excitement for what? Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. Okay, so now, by the way, just in case you didn't notice, I have made a bed out of our bedside table for Cookie. Wow.
She's dragging him. She can like drag him. Oh, क्या हो गया? Sad to
Our main thing for adoption is basically the fact that they are also dogs, you know, and they are as loving and as amazing as any other dog. And I think the only thing we had was that whether we'll be able to, adjust to them in the sense that we'll be okay with people seeing them. And of course, we have had to face certain situations when people say that, yeah, this one is from here or whatever, this one is a much better looking dog and Cookie is not that great looking or whatever. But at the end of the day, like, their personalities are very different. And Cookie, even though she's from here and like she's a proper Indian mongrel, she is like, I think, one of the most loving dogs I have ever seen. Also very energetic, hyper, but she can be quite calm also. Like with my niece, I have like a 1-year-old niece. Both of them are like so nice and so loving. Well mannered with them. Like they just want to go and lick her face. And that's it. I mean, they're just amazing family dogs. And they just love people, and I don't think they have the capacity to be mean to anybody somehow. Both of them.
Cookie is wondering what to do. Kaza is doing nothing. Cookie is enjoying. Look at Kaza. Must be pretty cold, huh?
They eat up. They have ruined my plants quite a lot. This guy has really ruined my plants a lot. I have faced quite a lot of problems with that. Probably because they don't have like place where they can dig, so they dig at my plants. Whereas Cookie is like,
she doesn't even touch anything.
Yeah, but she does like go to the neighbors' houses for some reason. Top ke.
That's funny.
And yeah, very adventurous that way.
Cookies has that adventurous spirit.
Yeah, probably. And this guy is lazy. Agar ye na hoti, so this one would have been like whatever. Like as usual, he's going to probably find a place to sleep.
Oh, come. See. See. Oh.
You are sitting in a very uncomfortable position, I was saying. Even I was wants it.
What is this? Kazaka, why are you under the mat? Huh?
I mean, it's the best thing to adopt. And a lot of, like, especially a lot of people I know who didn't really like dogs, who were afraid of dogs at some point in time, they have started like loving dogs. When they come over, they're just like all over them. And few of my friends have also decided to adopt. Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, as you know, he's very adventurous. And if any of you want to adopt at any point in time, please let me know. Our Indian Punjabi breeds are the best, I suppose, for this weather, and
even this.
And we can also help you adopt if you want a
Himalayan breed.
We can get you in touch with people who would be more than willing to send puppies over.
Yeah.
Just that, of course, you have to take care a bit about. Not like keep them in ACs. No, they're not. They're tough. So you can probably have coolers or something. Give them some sort of thing. A little bit cooler in summers.
We call him the Himalayan Shepherd.
That is Himalayan Shepherd, and this is
the great Indian mongrel.
So they have breeds, just by the way. That's our story.
Adopt, don't shop.
Okay, what? We didn't plan to do that, but let's adopt, don't shop. Yeah, okay.